a big thank you for joining us. Before we get to this big match against St Helens, just a general catch-up, really. I mean, it's a big season coming up for the Barrow Raiders and a new role for yourself at the club. How are you settling in?
Yeah, really enjoying it. It's been quite a good journey so far. Brilliant club, really made me welcome. We've, brought in the team and started from scratch, really. And some brilliant players in there, just getting to know each other, working along with the staff as well. Obviously a new coaching team as well. So it's been quite exciting. It's had its challenges throughout, but absolutely brilliant so far.
And I was going to ask you, because obviously last year Barrow played in the Championship and had a good tussle with Lee Miners in there as well, promoted to Super League. What's been that transition like, the playing squad who was playing in Championship to the one that you expect to be playing that first game in May?
I think in the Championship it was probably more about development and people getting game time and stuff like that, whereas the Super League is, it's a competitive league, coming in as the underdogs as you would, we're looking at performance. So it's about going out and doing a trial and choosing, I believe was the best squad to do that for me, to be competitive in the Super League. What we don't want is to go into the Super League and go straight back down. We need to go in there, we need to compete and make our mark there. So there was a lot of players at the club. I think, they had about 30 odd players on the books, but we did the trials and attracted some different players as well. I think it was key that we brought in some experience into the squad. I felt that was needed to compete. And we did that. We've managed to gel together quite a nice squad of 26 players, and across all positions as well. So really quite pleased with what we've got. We have got a lot of work to do. There's quite a difference between the two leagues, and just making sure we're getting prepared for that.
And obviously, St Helens this weekend. The league season we're talking about here kicks off in May. We're not even at mid-March yet. Is this a good time to be playing St Helens in a competitive match? I mean, it's going to be tricky, this one, I'm going to suggest.
Yeah, for me as a coach, I've been coaching in performance for over 20 years, and you come a lot across different scenarios and different challenges throughout. And for me, this one has been a bit of a head wobble for me. Because we've gone into pre-season, we had our friendlies organised. We missed out on one of those due to a waterlogged pitch. So we've had to rearrange things around that. So we had everything planned, and then to draw St Helens as your first competitive game in the Super League, it's got lots of highs to it. At the end of the day, all the pressure's on St Helens. We're probably going into the game with very few people expecting us to go and win the game. So I do feel that there's a lot of pressure on St Helens. They're expected to come in and perform with 12 internationals and last year's reigning champions and stuff. But for me, we've got to be careful that we stay focused. I'm massive on preparation and getting players where they need to be at the right time of the year. We can't afford to let this game distract our plans, because, like you say, at the end of the day, it's we're in March at the moment and we're not starting our league till May. So I just see it for what it is. We'll go into the game and we're going to prepare the girls to be the best they can be. We're doing that this week. The preparation this week is going to be about us. It's all about us and each player, and making sure that we can get them to go out there and compete, be confident, work as a team together, and the performance will then look after the results. And for me, we'll go from there and plan for Warrington and the Army. And I think for me, it's part of nearly an extended pre-season with games. And that's not being disrespectful to the Challenge Cup. At the end of the day, the girls are so excited about the occasion. And I think a little bit, I've been talking today about it with some of the coaches and what we need to look at. And yeah, let's enjoy the occasion. I want the girls, for some of these girls, this will be the biggest occasion in rugby league they've had. So to go up against something like St Helens as an experienced team against in that environment, it's really new to a lot of these girls, and probably the biggest one they've ever been in. And I think it's great for Cumbrian Rugby League because we've got a full team of Cumbrians. So, it is Cumbrian Rugby League. It's going to be great for the town, having St Helens in town, having all them internationals in your town. Do you know what I mean? And young people, inspiring young girls and stuff. So I think, yeah, enjoy the occasion, because rugby at the end of the day is about enjoyment, but also to stay focused on us and just go out and be the best we can be. So sort of keeping them grounded, keeping focused on what we're about and where we are. And for me, yeah, we're a long way off where we're going to be at the start of the season. I'd probably, St Helens has come a little bit too soon, but not really, because we'll just take the gains from what we can from the game.
I mean, with regards to the occasion, you mentioned this. I mean, we've not even touched upon the fact it's going to be on the BBC website. It's at Craven Park. I mean, the club itself, we saw on Monday, it's buzzing at the minute, isn't it, really, at the Barrow Raiders? What's it like being part of the setup more generally?
It's been an unusual one for me, because I've, obviously have had quite a journey in my coaching career, but not actually ever coached a Cumbrian team, and coming from the area and being a Cumbrian myself, it's been different. I've really, really enjoyed it, and you feel a different feel about it, and just being around the club and the people has been really welcoming. And watching the guys play last night, just so good. I think they play very well, don't they? And they play with a smile on their faces. They look like they're just enjoying it. And at the moment, yes, there is a real buzz about the club. The town's got that real buzz. The lads have gone into the championship, winning, all 4 games at the moment. And then the women going into the Super League. And of course, we've launched our new reserves team as well. So, to think we've got a Super League team at Barrow and a reserves ladies team, that's pretty big in the game itself, to have that. And underneath that, we've also got our young girls teams as well that we have that come together. So yeah, too right that there should be a buzz about the town. We probably don't shout about it enough, that Barrow Raiders has really sort of put Cumbrian Rugby League on the map for the ladies game.
Absolutely. And I was speaking to a couple of Cumbrian clubs last week, and they've got girl setups at their clubs as well. And it's about, I've said this numerous times when I've interviewed players and coaches from the Women's Super League, it's about inspiring the next generation too. So to have it on the BBC website is just brilliant, isn't it? What's your, just a final question, Amanda, how much are you looking forward to taking to the field at Craven Park, playing that first competitive match for yourself as head coach at the club?
Yeah, I'm quietly excited, really. I think, the girls have had a tough pre-season. I've really put them to places that they probably not wanted to be in at times. And, the friendlies have all been different and really sort of quite competitive, even though, you go into a friendly about performance. And I think at the end of the day, it's like now, that this is the icing on the cake, or the thing that you want, and the exciting thing, the end result. So I think, we're ready to play now. We need to go out and have that competitive game. I think I'll just be proud to see them walk out. It's not about me on a game day, it's about them. They've put the hard work in. I just want to make sure that I prepare them well, and, they feel confident and they go out there and give it the best they can. I'm just excited for them, really. They're going to get to walk out in the hometown, representing Super League in the Challenge Cup at Craven Park.